Current temperatures across the board waking up to a much more mild one compared to yesterday. Already 31 in Great Falls, 16 in the capital. Even the high line in northeastern Montana finally back into the mid-20s there in Glasgow. We're seeing the wind start to kick up today. It's going to be another windy one, likely a little bit stronger than yesterday. And you factor in the dry conditions. We're not in bad drought by any means. I mean, we're just touching into dry conditions, but notice where that is, all right? We really don't have much in the way of snowpack. A lot of that wind has burned off what little snow we had in the plains. The mountains are looking good, but the plains not so much. So a lot of dry and dead exposed grasses today. And then you throw some wind on top of that, a little spark, and it's going to light off pretty easily. So with that said, we're going to start the day off about 10 to 20 miles per hour in Great Falls, then ramping up to about 30 to 40 around the noon hour. Quite a bit more, though, in north central Montana. Now, the one take-home message here is there is no watches and warnings issued at this time. I don't anticipate there will be, as the credentials for that are just a little bit more than what we're going to be experiencing today, but nonetheless a windy one. With the wind and clear skies, we're going to see temperatures at 51 in Great Falls, 45 in the capital, looking at the mid-40s along the high line. Northeastern Montana breaking into the high 30s as well. Tonight, more mild, looking at overnight lows into the low 30s for Great Falls. A little bit cooler, though, in the capital. Still teens and 20s along the high line. Lewistown tonight at about 27 degrees. Tomorrow, still some wind. It's likely going to kind of ramp up through the noon hour, maybe start off a little bit windier than today. But then tomorrow afternoon, that wind is going to become a little bit more widespread and then diminish as the day progresses. Still a very mild one, though. If you're looking to get out and enjoy the nice weather, you'll have still another day to do so on Saturday. 53 in Great Falls, well into the 40s in northeastern Montana. Sunday, we're going to start to see those temperatures taper off a little bit. Reason behind that, our next weather maker is going to be knocking at our doorstep, that being a cold front and area of low pressure, likely going to bring a dose of snow across the region. It's still a little early on to break down the totals, but early forecast models are hinting maybe 1 to 3 inches of accumulation in central Montana to kick off the new work week. So with that said, windy through Saturday, a little bit cooler though on Sunday with some building clouds, flurries likely on Monday. A little bit cooler, and then high pressure is going to bring those temperatures back up into the 40s. Here in the capital, 45 degrees, a little bit of a cool down as we head toward Monday, and a couple of area flurries likely.